Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Korg's Headphones, a pop culture podcast. I'm Farid, and I'm once again joined by my homies Johnny, Luke, and Kevin. We got a couple things on the list, the to-do list today. We're going to talk about Venom. We're going to talk about some hot-hitting pop culture topics, and we have a pretty cool hero bracket we're going to do. Hey, before we jump in, don't forget, follow our Instagram, Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube. Let's get started.
I feel like real quick, I feel like you were like mimicking Johnny from his normal voice on the podcast.
Come on, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Venom.
And also let them know we're not going to do the Batman versus Iron Man versus this week. We
yeah.
Farid was going to be absent from role, and so we prepared a different plan, which is the brackets Luke brought up. So
Correct.
Yeah, we'll do
blame
that
Farid that there's suspense hangs for another week. It gives me another chance to stream Arkham Knight.
Yes, sir.
So
Yep.
hop on our Twitch when you see me playing that, so you're getting the Batman thoughts in the forefront of your brain for this discussion.
Batman forever.
Well, hey, man, let's jump into Venom. I'll start off by overall thoughts. That could be movie plus end credits. That you interpret it how you want. Just the movie, just end credits. Just give me your thoughts on how you liked it or didn't like it.
I can go first. I think overall the movie was okay. Like I wouldn't say it's like my favorite movie. There was some cool scenes, I guess, like the, I really like the fight scenes, like of actual Carnage and Venom fighting, but we only really got that one time, and like so it was a little bit of a letdown in that regard. From what I remember, it was only one time, and then like everything else was just kind of like a lot of build up and Fred and I talked about this a little bit on the side. Like, it felt like a lot of, like, story building and character building again. Like, and it's the second movie. I was ready for some of that stuff to move on and, like, the relationship between Eddie Brock and Venom. So, I was kind of ready for that to be over and just get into, like, Venom doing Venom things, I guess.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I thought there were a lot of times when there were a lot of moments that felt kind of forced. Maybe it's like some of the comedic moments that were like genuinely very funny, but a lot of them felt kind of forced. And just the whole relationship between I forget his name, Carnage's host, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
I can't
that's the actor. Yeah.
What was it, Cassidy? Something Cassidy?
Yeah, Cassidy's his last name.
So Cletus, there we go. Thank you.
Cletus Cassidy. Yeah, sorry.
The relationship between Cletus and like his girlfriend was kind of, I guess it was just like an interesting, like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I've never experienced a movie like that where, like, I left the theater like, oh my gosh, but I didn't really enjoy the movie. It was just like the end credit scene. Obviously, was like, what does this mean? But the movie, like, 65% at best, I think is like what I would rate it. But like, yeah, there was moments, like at like the scene where Venom is like the host body of the lady in the convenience store. I thought that was funny, like him and the Eddie Brock's ex-fiance. Like, I thought that was funny, and there was moments where I was like, okay, I can get behind this. Just Venom jumping from building to building. I thought those were like some cool scenes. But I was pretty disappointed with the movie, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there outside of the actual battle scene between Venom and Carnage, was there any other scenes that really stuck out to you guys? Maybe Venom cooking breakfast for Eddie Brock.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. That was a scene that a lot of people liked. Or
I actually really enjoyed the scene of like when he was like rewriting out the like what he saw on the wall, like where Venom was taking over and like showing the power, like not only like the physical powers of the symbiotes, but like the mental and like the mind of it. I thought that was pretty cool. Like we actually got to see a deep dive into that side of Venom that we haven't seen before. Even in the comics, I don't really remember. I haven't read a ton of Venom comics, I'll be honest, but from the ones I have read, I don't really remember them going super deep into like that part of Venom. So it's kind of fun to see that side of it a little bit.
Thought it added a lot more depth to the character than any of the other, like than the cooking scene, than the scene where he's at the club. Like that was way cooler. I thought that did a lot more for establishing their relationship than anything else.
If I saw that thing at the club, there's no way I don't like think
Nice costume.
There's no way I think that's a costume.
Yeah, dude, there's a demon right next to me. We got to get out of here. What the hell?
Yeah.
I will say that that's a great point. Like I'm kind of disappointed. Like I feel like the movie is more focused on like the comedic factor of Venom than like actually the character of Venom.
Yeah. And I think they missed that too, like with the comedic thing. Like Venom's a dark character. Like, and Kev will appreciate this. Like I feel like they should have leaned more into this like Daredevil, Spider-Man, Venom relationship of like, you know, Spider-Man can be like the happy-go-lucky guy in that whole like kind of triangle, but I feel like Venom, there can be comedic stuff, but it needs to be a little bit darker, but also like rate that thing rated R. That was the biggest.
Style.
Yeah, that was the most disappointing. It doesn't have to be as like dirty as Deadpool, but like, you know, when I saw it was PG-13, I automatically brought it down to like it already was going to lose some points for me because I wanted Venom to
potentially be so good.
Yeah, especially with Cletus Cassidy and Carnage as being the villain. Like if you look back at it, like I feel like it had to be rated R, and then the runtime being so short, I feel like it was just like a movie to put out so that we haven't talked about this with the end credit, but so that they could push it into the MCU or pull Spider-Man back into Sony, whatever direction they're going with that. Hopefully not the second one, but it was just a filler movie.
Sony.
Yeah.
I would have definitely preferred them lean into like the DC darker. I know it's not a DC character, but like the kind of the tone. I would have preferred a darker tone for a character like Venom. It'd be cool to even have like a more horror, like kind of scary attempt at
like how they tried to do New Mutants, but unfortunately,
whatever.
Yeah, with Sony being separate from MCU obviously and not being Disney owned, like they really have that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Disney's not, you know, even with Multiverse of Madness, that's supposed to be a horror film. You know, like it's not really going to be, but that's it.
I mean, but why not? Disney's not like what it used to be.
It's still gonna be rated PG-13 though, so hopefully. Yeah. I would love it, but I just feel like they don't have the guts to do that. I think they won't do a rated R movie until until Deadpool comes to Disney. Like, I feel like the only other person maybe is Wolverine. If they ever bring him back, they might bring him as a rated R, but like I don't know.
I mean, but they can do PG-13.
It would still be good.
All the Fox X-Men were PG-13.
Yeah.
So. But for what you're talking about, definitely better at rated R.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Last week we all shared our thoughts on the end credit scenes and how that tied in. Fred, let's hear your thoughts on that.
I mean, man, I'll be honest, like that was pretty amazing. I thought that was really, really, really cool. I did not expect that at all. I think they did a very good job of kind of showing what can happen when, you know, I don't know, like I don't even know what happened. It's like you're in one universe 1 second and then a different one in the next. They're like, what the heck's going on? But no, I thought it was amazing. And I was like, again, like Luke said this, it might have been Luke or it might have been Johnny, I don't know. But I left the movie caring more and thinking more about the end credit scene than the rest of the movie at all. Like I'll pay $11 to watch that movie again just to see the end credit scene.
Yeah.
That's the kind of, I thought it was so cool, and I'm really excited to see what they do with that going forward, or how they decide to kind of bring that together.
They're just teeing you up to let you down for it.
I don't know. I sure hope not, man. Like I keep coming back to this, and I know are gonna keep talking about this over and over again if we let it happen. But I
So they
swear, if
officially
Sony does
release
that,
what's gonna
yeah,
happen.
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if Spider-Man comes out of the MCU.
I mean, we all will. The whole world's going to be upset. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be devastating for everybody.
Yeah. But hey, last time that Loki worked and they brought him back when he was supposed to be done anyway. We got
True.
Far From Home, and it wasn't supposed to really happen. So
I'm going to sell my PS4 if that happens.
You guys want to hear a thing I saw on Twitter, I think, yesterday about Spider-Man? Marvel offered Sony to sell all the Marvel projects, so Iron Man, Captain America, everything, for $20 million to them back in in 1999. They said they would only buy Spider-Man for $10 million, like the Spider-Man franchise, so Venom, things like that, for $10 million, but didn't want the others because it wouldn't amount to anything. They didn't believe it would become anything, and like that's got to be one of the biggest mess ups. Like, whoever made that decision, like.
it's like
Probably-
drafting Sam Bowie in front of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Or
that's probably
Gray
why-
for Kevin Durant.
That's probably why Disney and Sony are always at odds, because Sony's like, bro, we cannot do business with these guys because whatever they're selling, like, I don't know, they can probably do something better with it than we can, because it's been proven. But
So let us
It's
have
like
it.
that one dude in it's like that one dude in fantasy football that always thinks like you're getting over on him with a trade, but it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't know the future. Like, we're in the same boat here.
Or you offer them a trade and they're like, no, you're robbing me, and send something back that's like ridiculous. Sony's like,
That
you give
robs
us
you.
90% of the revenue and we're in. Like, no.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, man, that's all I got for Venom.
I got one more question for you guys around Venom. Is there's a subtle comment, and Fred and I both looked at each other because we saw the movie together when this happened. They use the word mutations. They don't say mutants. Now, this is a Sony movie, and that's probably why they don't own the rights to that. But like, they're talking about a place, and so they subtly went toward like the mutants and that. Now, that's not really means much for us because we don't know if this is going to be an MCU addition. But if it is, that could mean like a subtle underlying of mutants going forward. So that was pretty exciting.
when she said that, that was the first thing that came to my mind. The first thing.
Yeah. So Kev, you might get your wish.
Yeah,
We might get some
it all
X-Men
depicts
soon.
like you just said though. It all depicts on if they're joining the MCU essentially with the Spider-Verse or if they're not.
True.
But we'll see.
Cool. Well, getting into that, let's get into the pop culture update. Go ahead, Kev.
Yeah, man, so let me pull this up real quick. All right, so first off, actually, Johnny, I hear you're the source on this, and you're gonna know about it. But the Tom Holland comment would fill us in, man. Just continuing on with the Spider-Man conversation.
Tom Holland in an interview asked about the no way home stuff, and his comment was essentially feels like this is the end of the Homecoming era, and it was treated as if this was the finale. So again, I mean, this right after talking about Venom is essentially, okay, is this truly the end, and is that what we're getting at here, or are we, are they just kind of pulling our coattails? And the exact quote was, "We are all treating No Way Home as the end of a franchise, let's say. I think if we are lucky enough to dive into these characters again, you'd be seeing a very different version. It would no longer be the Homecoming trilogy."
No.
So hearing that, Luke said that to me earlier today, and when seeing that, it was like just deflating. Like, okay, this truly is the end, which is like unfathomable, essentially, with Cap and Tony going. Like, it's Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Like, that is the future.
Yeah. And Sony's messing it up for us.
Yeah. Do you think it could be a media curveball because Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo are kind of known as the guys to spoil things? So, do you think they just have him saying some dumb shit on here just because it's going to maybe get people's attention? Or do you think it was sincere?
I hope. I hope that was the case.
It, it's worded to the fact too, though, that like there are some like hope in that, like where he says the end of this like trilogy, like the end of the Homecoming, like so like
Yeah,
maybe
that means it could be a saga. It's not a trilogy
Yeah.
anymore, right? Like,
yeah, and he could be just like alluding to like and Kev, you might be right. Like they're known for doing that. Like the whole Andrew Garfield and Eddie Brock and all these guys saying they're not, and Tom Hardy. I mean, like saying like we're not in it. We're not in it. And then
yeah. Well, so dude, I'm gonna be honest too. I think I can't remember what it is right now because I wasn't prepared to go this deep into this type of conversation. But like one of Tom Holland's like accidental slip ups, it seems like it's so scripted. I can't remember. I think he's sitting with Zendaya, but I can't remember what he says. And they kind of do like the dude, you're not supposed to say that because he'd already spoiled things before, like actually unintentionally, and they kind of covered it up.
yeah,
But I thought it was kind of staged. I was like, I think he was supposed to say that, just the way he said it.
yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they're not that smart. Maybe they are. We'll find out in 2022.
If it is the curveball, I mean, that would make a lot of sense of just like moving him into a more like matured Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It could be,
Yeah.
even something to changing the title of the movies, taking the word home out of
Yeah.
the title.
Yeah.
Well, and they've there's been a lot of flack on him for like he's still the neighborhood Spider-Man, like, and he's already gone through alien invasions and things like that. Like, why is he not like stepping up? Like you could be right there, Johnny, that it's just like the era of him being in high school and being this kid, and he's gonna move more into that like more mature Spider-Man. Hopefully that means we get Miles Morales.
And like none of the other Spider-Man movies really have gone on to that phase of Peter, like comic books or even like the TV show did back, cartoon in the 90s, where he's like a college student and doing other stuff. Like it's all kind of stopped like after high school. The Tobey Maguire one was like a little bit afterwards, but he wasn't in college studying like how Peter is in like a lot of the comics or the old cartoon. So it would be interesting to see him at the next phase on the cinematic screen instead of just cartoons and comics for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any of you guys have any other comments about the Tom Holland situation or no?
Please, Sony, figure it out.
I hope he comes back.
Every week we gotta
I'll
throw that.
never buy another Sony product in my entire life.
And that's saying something because
No, you won't. You're lying, bro. You're not that hardcore.
I'll promise you, I'll buy
It's
an
not
Xbox.
that easy. You can't buy certain songs on iTunes or listen to them on your iTunes radio if you're going that hardcore. Sony's got licenses everywhere.
Farid is committed,
out.
Kevin.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Committed.
I'm gonna listen to just Himalayan humming music for the rest of my life.
That he records himself.
All right, well, man, moving on from that, just kind of what's left of the year for some cinematic stuff. Since we started What If and Visions and Venom have all been released now and come out. Eternals is next, coming out next month. Less than 30 days, less than 3 weeks actually now. Shoot, that's creeping up on us. Pretty excited.
We got to buy tickets this week, by the way.
Yeah,
we
I
do.
mean, shoot, it got sold out in Vancouver. That's records.
Yeah.
And then Hawkeye. Okay, I saw today that they're coming out with the first 2 episodes the day it drops. What do you guys think about that? Are you excited for Hawkeye? Or what?
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, it said the first 2 episodes are coming out the day it starts streaming.
So I actually saw that too, and I was curious, Johnny. You and I talked about the Boba Fett thing, how they're releasing on the same day of the last one. If that's the case, I'm actually really like it because I don't really want those two to like the finale and the start of Boba Fett to be on the same day. So like that would be my guess is that's why that happened.
That's got to be why that's the case. I was actually going to bring that up because we talked about that off air after we finished last week of how those were going to be. But that, hey, like you said, I'm all for that. I'd prefer that those two aren't competing against each other.
Yeah.
But for the sake of the 2 episodes dropping on the first day, I'm kind of curious on why it's that and why not just move the release date up 1 week. But hey, I mean, I'll take the 2 episodes on the first.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, not to dig too deep into like TV stuff, but I'm interested to see if shows kind of transition to that in the future, where they release like 2, 3, 4 episodes on a day, and then a week later you get that many more or a couple more. Because I'm not gonna lie, after COVID quarantine stuff, the new Survivor season on, it is hard to watch a show week to week. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, I have to wait 6 days until it's on again, and then it's on the 7th day. Like, I don't want to say I don't have the patience for that, but at the same time,
I don't
it's
have
like
the patience for
they
that.
they'd get more streams probably if they did it in a shorter amount of time frame with the releases. But that's just my opinion. But it's interesting because some shows are doing that right now, and so I'll be interested to see if again in the future it's just more common where we see bunches of episodes instead of one per day per week for 10 to 12 weeks.
Yeah, I think it'll also depend like that's a good point. Like you see like Netflix, they do that a lot where they'll drop a full series like Squid Game
Squid Game.
is a great example, Outer Banks, like things like that. But I think part of that is those are not known shows and they're like binge worthy and not like well known like characters where like Disney's probably betting on the fact that we can get a whole year's worth of content with less stuff by spreading it out. And so I don't know if they'll ever do that for us. Maybe with like things like Star Wars Visions, things like that, where they'll drop everything. But I feel like we'll get less of the spread out. I think you're right though, Kevin. The same fact where people are not going to be as hooked. Where Hawkeye is one of those characters, they might really like. What's the word? Benefit from dropping these two together because like if I watch one episode and it was a lot of like setting up and I'm like waiting for something else, if the next episode has a lot more action in it, I'll be more willing to like want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it no matter what because that's what I do with this stuff. But like other people, if there's more to grab onto, they'll be more willing to come back. I feel like.
Yeah. So like last thing with Hawkeye, pre-season rankings, where do you see this fitting in between What If, Falcon Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and Loki?
I'll go first. Probably bottom. I have extremely low expectations for this show.
Bingo, bango, bongo, right on the money.
I have very low expectations for this show. I might even watch it with one eye closed, to be honest with you. Like
On the couch with your blanket just wrapped up.
yeah, like I have such low expectations for this show. I don't care for Hawkeye.
He's gonna watch it like Kev watched Star Wars Visions the first time. Take
Laying
care of
on the
his son.
couch or watching my son.
Kev watched Star Wars. So everyone knows us how committed Kevin is to making sure you guys have good content. He watched Star Wars Vision 7 times. He only really watched it one time.
But it was on 7 times. I gave Disney the 7 streams per episode.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm considering when I watch Hawkeye, I'm considering taking a shot every 5 minutes just to keep myself entertained because I am like seriously, I don't know if I could.
Very low
I'm gonna have to.
expectations.
Yeah, very very low. I saw the
I hope
trailer. And
NS is listening.
I hope so too because he sucks.
And so does Haley Steinfeld. I
dude,
mean, what?
I agree, man. I saw the trailer and I'm like, bro, I care even less now for this show.
I'm dead.
So
I think I have a caveat to this. If it gives me a lot of Ronin, like if it shows me some flashbacks of when he was Ronin, it'll be a lot higher on my rankings than if it's more like Black Widow where it's just like not really leading to the story. I want some like good Ronin moments, and if it does, then I might be able to move it up on the list. But I think going into it, I have it last, if not like maybe What If is last still, just because it's to me, but just because I do like the live action stuff better normally. But I think it's probably like not going to move the story along as much as some others. So.
Johnny, what you got?
I'm still just kind of in awe of Fred's take here. Yeah, no, I just for the sake of argument, like I don't want to say last, although I do think that it'll probably be last. Um,
Nice argument.
yeah. With that being said, I fully think I will enjoy the show a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm no Farid out here watching it with one eye open. But
I'm not gonna be Hawkeye for Halloween. Let's put it that way. But like, I'm gonna
Because
enjoy it.
Halloween's going to be before it comes out, Luke.
Okay,
I'm not gonna be Hawkeye.
for Christmas. Don't you guys dress up for Christmas?
I'm not gonna be Hawkeye for Halloween, and I'm not when I go to sleep tonight. I'm not gonna dream about Haley Seinfeld, whatever her name is. I'll just say that.
Dude, you're about to get our show canceled if it ever gets really popular with these comments. People are going to be like,
They-
go back to episode 5, these guys.
They can come for me.
Good thing that Luke edited out his comment from episode 4.
I know.
It's
All
in
right,
there.
well,
I didn't edit it out.
yes. Perfect.
Good.
Perfect. It's not that serious anyway.
No, it's a podcast.
Nobody needs to look
Yeah.
it up. All right, so all
Please
right,
don't
we'll move
go
it on.
back to episode.
All right, well, man, moving on with that, we'll have Ms. Marvel, and then obviously Spider-Man comes out in December also, and then we'll get the Book of Boba Fett. So that'll round out the year on our watch list. Man, movie runtimes. I think some of the stuff coming out. Fred had some comments about that.
Yeah, so it looks like, just by the looks of it here, just this article that was posted, looks like actually a couple days ago, 2 days ago, the Eternals runtime is the second longest MCU movie, and it could potentially be longer.
What is number 1? Infinity War or Endgame?
it's gotta be Endgame.
Yeah.
Endgame was like 3 hours and 2 minutes or 4 minutes. One of those.
Well, Fred's looking at that. I'm excited for this because I was worried after reading some of the Eternals comics. I was really worried about the movie being too short and them rushing through character
Endgame.
development. Okay, Endgame. And so I'm very excited about them making it long enough because I don't think it would be good if it wasn't.
It has to be long. I mean, they're introducing like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
They're
6, 7,
introducing-
8, 9, 10 characters.
Of
and
the most
probably
powerful
more.
The characters,
characters.
they say they're shaping everything differently, right? So
Yeah.
there's so much stuff they got to bring to us.
We got
Man.
like Thor level power in all of these. Like we got to be they have to do some character development and power scaling here. So like hopefully
I mean, with
And we
names,
got to find out who's bad.
yeah.
with names like Ajax and Gilgamesh and Fastos.
Somebody's name is Sprite, bro. Somebody's name is Sprite.
I like
That was
Sprite. I like
the
Sprite.
best
I
one.
like Sprite.
Icarus,
Icarus, yeah.
What was
It-
Angelina Jolie's name again?
Athena.
Come on,
Athena.
bro. You're the one excited to see her in 4K.
Athena. That's not me.
That wasn't me that said that.
That was
No,
me that said that. That was me that said
Fred.
that. Yeah,
What-
Athena.
What are the other names? Can you read them all again?
Yeah, so it's Ajax, Gilgamesh, Fastos, Makari, Kingo, I don't know,
Kingo.
Icarus. It doesn't have one. Oh yeah, and Athena. It looks like, and Sprite, but that one's not. It's not
There
listed.
should be one more there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Athena, Icarus, Kingo, Makari,
Cersei.
Fasto, Ajax, Gilgamesh. I think it only highlighted I think this is only highlighting like the big actors. I mean,
Yeah,
this sounds like dish.
so-
These are like dish soap. They sound like chemicals.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it
it's-
better be 3 hours long. I don't know these names.
Should be
It's
Black
going to be
Knight.
an hour
who's
and a
not
half
an
of just
Eternal.
pronouncing names.
Yeah. It should be Black Knight, who's not really an Eternal, but that's who played Jon Snow, Kit Harington. But
Okay.
Icarus, Athena, Cersei, Gilgamesh,
he's not-
Fastos, Druig, which is my prediction for who the bad guy is Druig.
Just because of his name.
No, because of the comics. Crow, Makari, Ajax,
Peter.
Sprite, Kingo, Fastos, and yeah, very similar.
So yeah, second longest movie, could be longer. It looks like it's rumored to be 156 minutes, so about 2.5 hours. But it could be longer. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. Like Luke said, I'm happy about that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's needed. Oh, go ahead, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. I was gonna say like that 2.5 hour mark. That feels about right. Once we start pushing 3, I feel like it might be getting a little bit too long.
Bro, Bond was pushing 3.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Bond was pushing 3, and I was like, okay, let's finish this movie.
As much as I love Lord of the Rings, that's how I always feel about Return of the King, which
Yeah.
was on my movie draft list. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I like it, but oh yeah, it was just like, oh my god, okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of scenes in those movies. Like I tried to get my dad to watch those, and like I really wanted to like fast forward through parts of Lord of the Rings to get to the parts I knew he'd like. Like there's definitely like some parts in that that's slow.
Yeah, so okay, so it looks like Eternal is about 2.5 hours, and then I'm reading here, No Way Home. It looks like it's going to be longer than Infinity War. This is rumored.
Wow.
What was Infinity War runtime?
About 2.5, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be around that time, 2.5 to 2 hours, which
With
makes
all the
sense.
with all the rumors spinning around Spider-Man, take literally as long as you want. You're gonna have
Exactly.
happen.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Just make sure it's good. I do not care how long it is.
Yeah. I'll be there no matter what. I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out how to rent out a full theater for it. So.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a full 20 minutes longer than the next longest Spidey movie.
We had someone in the chat say Hawkeye could definitely solo all the Eternals easily. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Whoever that is, remove them as a follower.
Skinny Indie, I
Wait,
would
Skinny
have to
Indie?
disagree.
Is that what the
It's
name is?
Porter.
Oh, yeah, that.
And then
He's
in terms
trolling.
of
He doesn't believe that.
or she,
No, we know
It's
who that is.
Porter.
oh really? I don't know who Porter is. And then it looks like Doctor Strange still TBD on a runtime for that, but
Got
I'm
it.
sure we can expect a
I don't
longer
know if
movie as well.
Filming for that.
I'm all for long run times, honestly, as long as the character, like for certain characters. I don't need a Hawkeye 4-hour movie, but I'll take a Spider-Man one. That's for sure.
I mean, we're like Luke. The
Fred
last
doesn't
time
want-
I went,
4-hour show split up into episodes.
That's what I was about to say.
the last time I went to with Luke, I guess, because the last time I went to go to the movies, I saw James Bond. But the last Marvel movie I saw was Venom, and that was like an hour.
Yeah.
And then the next one we're gonna see, it's like 2.5 hours. It'll
Yeah,
be
and Venom-
Yeah, but we also
short.
understand the gravity of the characters and the contrast that you're making.
Yeah.
so. Yeah, in terms of run times, that's what we have so far. Eternals very long. Spider-Man long. Doctor Strange still nothing. Hopefully long.
Hopefully, Multiverse of Madness. We deserve a good story, just like Eternals runtime. All right, cool. Well, man, really looking forward to what we end up getting with those. I agree with you guys. They'll end up being good either way. All right, well, man, last segment I got, I'm going to talk about some game releases for a second that are coming out between now and the end of the year, at least notable ones, and you can mention ones that you think are important too that I might be missing. And I have another game segment I want to bring up in a couple episodes or so, but I won't even give you guys a hint. I'll just drop that Easter egg. But this is only in here because of Luke. I'm not going to lie. This was a highlight for him, so I added it to the list. October 26th, Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out.
The game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out the game on all platforms.
Looks amazing.
It does look pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if any of those characters,
So it
which
wasn't
sorry
just for
Luke,
me.
but I don't know.
Oh.
We lost Kev.
Well, while
What
we're
Kevin
on
was
that,
going to say is that Luke is his favorite cousin, and that Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be the game of the year. Go ahead, Johnny.
while we're on that topic, I don't know if this was about to be something else he was about to hit, but they announced a new Star Wars game is going to be announced on December 14th.
Yeah.
You know, my guess is that it'll be. And
Return of the Jedi.
I
or
wish
not.
we had Kevin.
Okay.
Oh, we
I'm
got
back.
there, he's
I
back,
don't
he's
know
back.
why my internet connected to my neighbor's house. Great.
No
Fallen.
worries.
Fallen.
We were talking
where
about that they released a Star Wars. They announced a Star Wars game's coming out December 4th, or announcing a new Star Wars game
Will be
December
announced.
14th.
Okay, I didn't find that when I was searching today, and I haven't seen that yet. So that's great. What type of game is
Yeah.
it?
They
Is it
haven't
like
said
Battlefield?
that's they're gonna
Yeah,
make the
but-
announcement like of what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Go on
so
ahead and
the
give us Jedi Fallen Order 2 and just make my day. But that's
Exactly.
years
man.
away.
That's
Or
what
a
I was
Mandalorian Destiny game, like open world
That would be dope.
Mandalorian game.
First person
Yeah,
shooter with
I mean, the
Mandalorian
two
characters.
rumors are
Sick.
that it's either Fallen Order 2 or whatever they previously announced of um, open world Star Wars game.
Okay. Well, both of
Imagine
those
if
sound
it's that.
promising.
Imagine if it's the Lego Star Wars game. Hey, we're announcing it's finally coming out. I'd be like, bro, I'd just jump right off my roof, bro.
Bro, if
With only one eye open.
I'd be so mad at you guys for giving me this exciting information right now. I'd directed all of you guys. Like, you got me hyped for a Lego Star Wars game. Come on.
Okay, wait, back up. Lego Star Wars games,
They're
top
awesome.
tier, top
Yeah,
tier
they're awesome.
games.
They're cool, but
That was
not for me
that
anymore.
was a big part of my childhood. So
Well, of course.
chill.
What
out.
else? What else do we have, Kev? We got
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Man, so Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out
I'm actually
October
really
26th.
interested.
October 29th, this is an honorable mention. I don't have a Switch, but I think everybody respects a little bit of Mario Party or Super Smash Bros.
Oh,
So
nice.
October 29th, Mario Party All-Stars is coming out. November 5th, Call of Duty Vanguard's coming out on all platforms. I like COD, but I don't know, man. I think it's finally played out for me. But what do you guys think? Anybody getting Vanguard?
They should
Nah,
just
I'm
invest
with you.
more into
Playing
Modern
Warzone.
Warfare. I don't understand that. Like, I feel like they had such a good thing going with Modern Warfare, and they just keep releasing more games. Just dig into that.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I feel like, they're trying to appease that culture now where some things change quickly and they want big adjustments, but also they're just trying to get people to add or buy the additional add-on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Warzone is free, and here is $179 worth of additional stuff you could purchase. And
Bro,
people buy it.
eventually, like, I bet you in like 10 years, there's gonna be just a war that's gonna break out in real life, like on Earth, in real life, right? And after that war's done, we'll look back on that war and realize that Activision started the war because they ran out of games to make for wars. We've already done World War II. We've done World War One. They've done everything. So they're like, let's just go out and support these
new
countries
content.
in starting wars so we can make games based off of
I'm
it.
not
Like
gonna lie, that is
2K22
not
we
where I
need
thought
for
that
next
was going.
I am with Kev. I'm completely burnt out on Call of Duty games. I have no interest in playing any of these kind of games. I don't care if the graphics are amazing. I'm done. Call of Duty's done. I'm over it.
Hawkeye,
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Zombies is fun. Zombies is fun. Zombies is fun, but I'm over it.
Yeah, same. And not to take this to a different place, but sometimes the amount of stuff you gotta listen to just to play Call of Duty on your headset, it's like, all right, I can't with these kids. It's like, get out of here. Next on the list is November 11th, Knights of the Old Republic. Now, I didn't get a chance to
Ooh.
dig in and see if it is just a complete remaster or if there's any type of additional content, but there is a Knights of the Old Republic game coming out for Switch exclusively. Again, I don't have a Switch, but I thought that was worth mentioning.
It's a
It's an
remake.
exclusive.
It's a remake, and no, it's coming on the PS Sony.
But later, though, right? I think it's only releasing on Switch first, and then it's getting
Yeah.
released later.
I'm
Look-
gonna
yeah.
have to go buy a Switch like
It looks like you're right.
November 11th.
Yeah, it looks like you are right about that.
And then the last thing I have rounding out the list of the year, December 8th, Halo Infinite comes out, and I
Nice.
can't wait. I just replayed Halo 5 and have been playing Master Chief Edition, and I can't wait for Infinite to come out.
I
Personally,
like Halo. Halo was my introduction to video games. The first video game I ever bought was Halo 3 ODST.
Nice.
What? That's the worst one.
Well, it's because it came with the Xbox bundle,
Yeah, that's right. It did for a while, huh?
and when I got it, I was like blown away. I was like, oh my god, I have an Xbox. That's crazy.
I got an Xbox because of Halo 3. My parents let me get it because Kevin would play it, that and Gears of War in the office, and I had to sit outside the office because it was too bad by my parents' standards. So I had to stand outside and listen to Kevin play the game. And then Kevin talked them into letting me watch him play Halo because there was no blood, or not enough blood, and so I got to watch that. And then my parents finally let me buy an Xbox 360 so that I could play Halo with Kevin.
I mean, if you're going from Gears of War to Halo,
Yeah.
like,
Not even close. We're literally talking rated R to PG.
yeah, dude.
Once the chainsaw started, my parents were like, "You're not watching Kev play video games."
Run up to
Yeah.
run
Yeah,
up to
dude.
people ripping their brains out and half their body out with the chainsaw.
Gears was on another level. Heads were
Yeah,
popping. It was making the sound. It
yeah.
was the
Great
chainsaws, the
games,
cutting
though.
it in half.
Oh yeah,
I wish I would have gotten to enjoy those when they
Um,
first came out.
yeah.
but yeah,
They
that's
were intense games.
oh, they were. But man, that's kind of all I have on that list there. I will say this on the Halo topic because when we talk about more video game rankings in the future, I'll have pretty high ratings on it. But I'm gonna be disappointed if they don't modernize or at least allow you to completely customize your controller settings. That's what the biggest fallback. Like to me, it's the best game franchise, but in a sense of like just your usability, it's not intuitive. Like zooming in with the analog stick, like back then it was fine, but now where there's like quick scoping and some of those things are important in multiplayer, they gotta have a different interface, and that's one of the biggest complaints people are saying on online about the beta is they're saying that the just the interface feels weird, like it doesn't feel laggy, but it doesn't feel quite like Halo or like some other first-person shooters, right?
Hmm.
So I'll be interested to see. I mean, they still have a month and a half to fix it, and then with today's era, they can pretty much put
Yeah.
updates or patches out to change anything they want. So, but it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, I think they can almost kind of get back into the mainstream of first-person shooters if the aiming is done correctly. That could be a big piece. But a lot of people play on mouse and keyboard now, so maybe it's just because I'm a console peasant that I care about these things.
But I feel like consoles are kind of coming back a little bit too with the new ones. So I think you're right.
Definitely.
They're gonna have to do it. Like the PC was definitely taking over a little bit, but now with supply shortages of like cards and everything being impossible, consoles are also like that. Hopefully they get a resurgence of them in Christmas time, but we'll see.
It's crazy. Not to go on a whole new topic because we don't have time for it, but it's crazy how they have shortages of consoles. That's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, I got one more thing with
So
video games. If you guys are cool with it, I got a
yeah,
question.
shoot.
Um, I was curious. Jeez, why did I just forget what I was going to ask? Man,
I
I'm sorry.
remember.
I might have to bring this up later. I just completely lost my train of thought there. So my bad.
All good.
Is that it for video games?
Yep, that's it. Just Halo. Halo's the last big release of the year, and then we'll talk about 2022 later.
Oh, I just remembered. It's not a question. Reminder for everybody. Kevin's been playing Arkham Knight, right? I can't remember which one.
Oh
He's
yeah,
playing right
Arkham
now.
Knight. Yeah.
Arkham Knight. He's playing Arkham Knight right now on our Twitch account, so make sure you guys check that out. It's kind of random right now on timing, but just kind of watch. We'll make a post whenever he's doing that, and then Johnny and I have been playing the Avengers game. We'll probably play that sometime soon as well on there. So be on the lookout for more gaming stuff from us. And Fred and I will probably play some stuff here soon. It won't always be pop culture based, but it'll be us, and we'll be playing video games. So I guess
And
it's
this
pop culture based.
and since everybody's doing something and I'm not doing anything, this Sunday I'm gonna stream myself cooking my breakfast and making waffles. So if you want to tune in, if you want to tune in, please join.
Dude,
Cooking
waffles.
stream.
We had this talk in the chat the other day, dude. French toast and pancakes are better.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah. Let's do this right now, real quick. Everybody's got to say their ranking of pancakes, French toast, waffles. Okay. So like, which one is what's their best?
Oh wait, only
Chat.
classic.
You guys give us yours too in the chat on what
Only
what is
classic options, right? Like syrup. Like
Yeah, you
We're
get
not talking about fruit toppings and all
no,
that,
no, no.
right?
Syrup and butter. We'll say that, and maybe
All right,
peanut
so
butter.
basics.
Yeah, basic. Yep.
No, but is peanut butter on this list or no? Because this changes my list completely if I'm allowed to put peanut butter on it.
Kev, syrup
true.
and butter, man. Stop. Jeez. You just
Stop,
asked.
I got you.
Oh, I thought you said baby peanut butter. I'm
Kev
sorry.
would
it
not.
lagged.
Kev would not be a good homeless guy because he'd be like, "Can I get $1?" And while you're at it, can you go
Nah,
get
bro.
me a Coke? Can
Yep,
I get a
nah.
Sprite too?
I'd have to know. I have to get my own food because I would be picky, so it wouldn't work for me.
They'd bring him a burger. Does this have mayonnaise on it?
Is there mayonnaise on it?
Ooh,
That-
pickles.
Ooh, you can have it back. We're good.
Oh, I like pickles.
Yuck. Side story, I know somebody that actually happened to. He gave a homeless dude a full bag of food, and he's asked if there was something in particular on it, and he grabbed the bag back and
Come
drove
on,
off.
man. I'd slap that man. I'd be like,
Okay.
dude, get out of here.
Kev,
All right,
no,
French toast.
wait. On that subject, I gotta tell you guys a story. One of my teachers in high school, his car was all beat up. He was fine with money, but he just drove an old beat up car. And he reached out the window. He was coming back to class and handed a homeless guy $2. The homeless guy looked at it, looked at his car, gave it back to him, and said, "You need this more than I do." True story.
That is so
Ouch.
disrespectful, dude. That is so disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
Johnny,
Oh, that's funny. Though.
I got pancakes, waffles, French toast. I'm just not a big French toast guy.
okay.
Just never have been.
Kev, disappointed.
I'm going French toast, pancakes, waffles.
Farid,
I'm gonna go pancakes, waffles, French toast.
Right
This isn't fair.
I'm going French toast, pancakes, waffles.
This
For
isn't
sure.
fair. This is not fair because
What's not fair about it, Fred?
because Luke said we only had syrup and butter. But when you dress up a good French toast and make that thing real French, a good French toast tops anything.
Okay. Well,
See,
that's fair.
it's funny for me because if we're talking plain, I'm the other way around. Like I put French toast
Really?
first, but if I'm allowed to add stuff to it, I'm probably picking French toast last. Like the only thing I'm putting on French toast that's not already on it is powdered sugar, but I'm putting like peanut butter on waffles, which is making them 10 times better.
Fruit and stuff on French toast is bomb. So, yeah.
I don't
Alright.
like the texture. Yeah,
This is
I don't
gonna
like
be a
texture that much.
4-day conversation. All right, let's Johnny, do you got anything else, or do you want me to move on to the hero bracket?
No, go ahead. I
Up
mean,
on the poll.
I guess real quick, I did see Sony is opening up like early registration for PS5s to try to get some of this mess under control, but we'll see how
Didn't
that
they
goes.
release it like almost a year ago now, and they want to put a wait list on it now?
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
So that's
It's gonna be
so
2 years
funny.
old by the time people get it.
yeah, it's
That's
nuts.
so funny.
Cool. Let's get into this hero rankings. So I'll explain how this is gonna work. I have a bracket that I found. It has one side is heroes, one side is villains. I'm gonna give you the two. We're all gonna vote, kind of like what we just did with the pancake stuff. Whichever one wins, we'll move it on to the next one, and then they'll compete all the way down to the championship, and we'll find out what the best hero is, and what the best villain is, and then which one we like the best overall. So I think this will be pretty fun. So we'll start this off with hopefully an easy one. So we'll do Batman versus the Thing from Fantastic Four. Every time we're gonna go in the order of Johnny, Kevin, Farid, me. So we'll go in that circle.
I'll take the thing.
Shut up, Johnny. mute this man.
I'll take Batman. I just had to get some quick reactions.
The fact that like all of us paused and looked at you for a second. All right, Kev, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm after Kevin.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman. It's not even close. All right, the Hulk versus Iron Man.
Oof. Wait, really quick. Can you tell me did you send this bracket over?
I have not. No. So
Okay,
I'm just going to be
you sent
saying
it.
this. I originally did, but I changed the bracket.
Got it.
Yep. So Hulk versus Iron Man.
I'll take Iron Man.
Is it Hulkbuster or is it Iron Man?
It's Iron Man all over. It's Kevin.
The Hulk.
Is there mayonnaise on this?
I'm
going
gonna take
Hulk?
Iron. I'm gonna take Iron Man.
I'm also taking Iron Man. It was close though, because I really like Hulk in comics.
And just to clarify, this is not who we think would win in a fight. It's just who we like more.
Yeah. Kev, do you need to change your answer?
Batman's gonna win.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Cool.
I'm sorry. I thought it was.
That means we
head-to-head
got a
fight.
second round matchup of. Does that mean a second round matchup of Iron Man against Batman?
And we're going to get a preview for what
yes.
happens with the verses next week,
Yes,
baby.
we do.
Oh,
All right. Oh, by the way, if we get any tiebreakers, we're going to flip a coin. Okay, so I'll have the coin flip on the side here. Okay. 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 Next we have the Flash versus
didn't
Thor.
work.
Thor.
The Flash.
Kev.
Thor.
Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna go Thor.
Perfect opportunity for you to pull out Mjolnir.
Yeah,
I'm not-
exactly.
I mean,
It's in the other. It's in the other room. I can't bring everything out. Next
You gotta
episode, I'll
be
show.
prepared for things like this, bro.
I know, my bad. All right. Wolverine versus Green Lantern.
Easy.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Wolverine.
No problem.
That's easy.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Unless it's Ryan Reynolds Green
Sweet,
Lantern.
sweet.
All right. So next we have Superman versus Professor X.
I'll take Professor X.
I'm gonna take
Everybody-
soups.
I'm going Professor X.
Superman. We got to flip a coin.
I got one here, Luke.
Come
All
on,
right,
chat.
yeah,
Are
you
with
flip
it?
it, Fred.
Okay.
What do you think?
What are we picking? Who's picking what?
We'll go.
Well, Professor, I think for PC reasons, Professor X can't be tails. He has to be heads. But
All right, do
I'm
it.
gonna stop. I'm gonna stop there because we're about
Professor X.
because also
is heads.
I mean, but Superman has the same thing going on. So
It's like that video that was on Twitter of like it's like the Special Olympics when the archers who use their feet got a gold medal and the dude went to put the medal on his head and then went to shake his hand, but the dude had no arms. It's like, bro, what are you
Not
doing?
funny.
It's not. Why are you laughing? Okay. Tails is Superman. Heads is Professor X. Tails is Superman. Heads is Professor X. In this case, South Dakota is Superman.
yo, Eminem has already made every Christopher Reeves joke that we just referenced anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, it was Tails.
Tails. So
He
Superman.
just flipped it off screen. He flipped it off screen to
I went
pick
like
his
this.
bone.
I'm with Johnny. I'm with Johnny on this one.
No,
Would
I
you like a
didn't.
reflip?
We can
No,
I'll flip
we're
again.
fine.
Okay.
All right, Wonder Woman
Honor
versus
kill.
Black Panther.
Easy.
It's the battle of the X, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
It
you already
is.
know where we going, Black Panther.
Gal Gadot? Question mark. Nah, Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Doesn't matter, but Black Panther.
Ever since Gal
All votes matter,
Gadot filmed that Imagine video during the pandemic, thinking she was gonna save everybody's life.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I
Black
saw that.
Panther.
Talking about
Don't
All
watch it, bro. It was so cringe.
Captain America versus the Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Oh, I kind of cut out. Are you guys there?
Captain America. Yep, Captain America versus Scarlet Witch. Kev.
Scarlet Witch is way cooler and stronger in the comic books than she is in the movies, but Cap is Cap, so I'll go
We
with
just
Captain
can't
America.
start with her character though.
You're going Cap, Kev?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cap.
Okay, Farid.
I'm gonna go Scarlet Witch.
I'm also gonna go Scarlet Witch.
Let's go. That's definitely an upset.
What was your vote, Johnny? I didn't hear it.
Scarlet
It is a Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right.
I've never been a big Cap fan, man. I don't know what it is.
Sorry, white guys, man. I'm playing.
All right, Kev, this is gonna be the hardest one for you. Okay, Johnny, Spider-Man versus Deadpool.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
Spidey.
devastated.
that's
Spider-Man.
tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kev? Oh man, Kev, which kid do you like most? That's basically what we're doing to him.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm actually dying just at the thought of it. Man, this is really hard because they're both so excellent. Let me just throw that disclaimer out there. Nobody's a loser in this fight. I'm probably gonna pick Deadpool though. Just yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very cool. I did not expect that. I'm gonna go Spider-Man.
I'm also going Spider-Man. It's the clear choice. Kevin's wrong. Okay. Now that's the hero side, so we're gonna move over to the villain side. Okay. So
Where the
Joker.
fun really begins.
Yeah, exactly. The
Okay.
Joker versus Mystique.
Joker.
That's
Joker.
actually a really intriguing matchup.
Is it though?
You said Joker, right, Johnny?
Yes.
Yeah, it is
Come on,
intriguing. What do you mean, man? Mystique. But have you seen a lot of Fox movies or read comics or no?
I have not seen all of them, but
Okay.
I've seen about half of them.
All right, so I mean, she's has a lot more power than it like kind of makes it seem when you once you know the storylines. Like she had a lot of control and was very influential through a lot of the X-Men stuff, especially when you get into some of the new wave ones in the movies after Days of Future Past and stuff. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Joker's the GOAT. So.
Yeah, Joker.
Yep, Joker. Cool. Ultron versus Dark Phoenix.
Ooh. That's a good one.
I'm gonna take Ultron. He's underrated.
Fair.
Dark Phoenix.
I'm gonna go Dark Phoenix because Ultron's voice annoys me.
I'm also gonna go Dark Phoenix.
Nice.
Where have my strings gone? Oh, get out of here, dude. Kev already used the one swear word that we can, but insert one right there. Just
I'm dead.
All right, Darkseid versus Venom.
I'll go with Venom just because I have more familiarity with him.
We lost Kev again.
Yep, Venom.
Oh, he's
Venom.
back, he's back, he's back.
It did cut out though. It did bad.
Okay.
Who'd you pick? Venom.
Venom. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna go Dark Side.
So am I. So you want to flip that coin?
Okay. Heads for
Darkseid. It's gotta
Dark
be.
Side.
Dude's head
and
sucks.
head game week. And tails is Venom. All right, ready? Tails.
Okay, so Venom won.
Yep.
All
Not
right.
too bad about that.
Venom advances.
Lex Luthor versus Red Skull.
I feel like it has to be Lex Luthor.
I like Jesse Eisenberg. I don't even know what that's his
Kev?
name.
Udo Lolly. This is really fun. Okay.
Okay, so Lex Luthor versus Red Skull.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Lex. Not close. Magneto.
Even though they are both skinhead type characters.
Magneto.
I couldn't help it.
Magneto. Magneto versus Kingpin.
Bruh.
That's not even
I
close.
do like Kingpin a lot, but obviously it's Magneto.
Kingpin is underrated for sure.
Kingpin is cool, but what's he gonna do? Belly bump somebody and just beat the crap out of him? Magneto is messing up cities, bro.
I would like to
Yeah,
see
this is
his.
who we like better, not who would win.
I would like
I
to
know,
see.
but that's part of the conversation.
True.
You don't like characters that are lame to get their asses beat. That's why we're talking about specific ones here.
Okay. So
So who are you picking, bro?
I said it.
Oh, you did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Okay.
I said Magneto.
My bad,
Easy.
my bad, my bad, my
He's
bad.
one of my favorite bad guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Magneto as well, but I also want to just mention and interject a quick comment. I would like to see Kingpin's skeletal frame from Spider-Verse because that man's head somehow was above his rib. I mean, he was like,
And this big. The pumpkin.
I'm gonna go Magneto.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Eric Lyncher for the win.
All right.
Is there?
Let's see people's Batman knowledge here. So Ra's al Ghul versus Thanos.
Raish.
I'll take Thanos.
Man. The respect I want to put on Ra's al Ghul is there, but Thanos.
I'm gonna go Raish from the respect piece and the Arkham games. That was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Raish.
Okay. I'm gonna go Thanos. I think I enjoy him better from a comic. Man, that's tough though, because like from Flip the coin for it. I can't choose Thanos. Flip the coin.
Okay. Heads will be Raish, tails will be Thanos.
Okay.
That was a poor flip. Tails, Thanos. I might have just
Both
flipped
good
him, but I don't
choices.
know. We'll just go with Thanos then.
All right. Loki versus Green Goblin.
Low-key, baby.
Loki.
Green Goblin, dude.
It's not even-
Green Goblin.
I gotta go Loki.
What, bro?
And it sucks because the disrespect that the Spider-Man villains are getting right now is pretty high, but I gotta go there.
Dude, it's Halloween time, though. You got to pick the Green Goblin.
All right, I think the hardest matchup we've had yet. Doctor Doom versus Galactus.
Doctor Doom.
I mean, this one obviously kind of isn't for everyone because you've Doctor Doom in a little bit of movies, and there hasn't been Galactus yet, really. So, Doctor Doom is way better in the comic. So I don't know. I'll still do Galactus.
Galactus.
I'm gonna go Galactus as well.
It's got to be Doctor Doom. You guys are crazy. Flip the coin.
You're only saying that because we're a Clash of Clans, mate.
No, I'm not. I wanted to vote against it because of that.
That-
I hope he's watching. Farid, flip the coin. Of course, Farid freezes now.
yeah.
Anyone got a coin?
Again, though, these are both.
I got it. I got one. You guys
these are
all
both
froze.
very good choices.
Okay,
You
so
froze.
heads.
No,
You
No, I'm
froze.
saying on my screen, all the three of you.
Well, yeah,
and
that's
actually
because you were disconnected.
Well, the stream went down too.
Did it?
That's because you were disconnected. He's disconnected again.
No, the stream.
There
I'm
we go.
here.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Who is it? Doctor Doom and Galactus? Okay, so
Galactus.
heads is Doctor Doom, tails is Galactus.
Okay.
Flip again. Tails.
Man, the disrespect to Doctor Doom.
You
unbelievable.
don't have a doctor in your name unless you really are a PhD.
He
Duh.
is.
Not in my world.
Okay. All right. Well, that's round one. So now we'll go back to the heroes, and we got to do. I guess we're in the quarterfinals or the semifinals of the heroes. Sorry, quarterfinals. Okay, so Batman versus Iron
Batman.
Man, Iron Man, bro. How can you pick Batman when we're about to versus that?
Because Farid's a huge Batman fan.
Because I'm the biggest Batman fan and I can still slam Batman even though I like him.
Let me settle this for you, Johnny. Let me settle this. It's Batman. Batman won because I know Kev picked Batman. Farid's picking Batman.
That's
Batman
all right.
won.
I'll go down by myself.
These are gonna get harder and harder. Thor versus Wolverine.
That's easy.
Thor.
That's not easy. What are you talking about?
I got Thor.
Easy.
I'll probably go down on this
For
hill by
me.
myself too.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Thor.
I like your answer for that response, though. At least.
Yeah.
Fred.
Okay.
I know I surprised
Um,
Johnny with that one.
I did not expect that.
Okay. Heads is Thor, tails is Wolverine. Damn, bro.
That was like that went into the camera.
I know.
This man.
Tails.
Tails.
Wolverine.
Remember. Okay, let's do this again.
Wolverine.
That was Wolverine.
Okay,
Yeah,
Wolverine.
okay.
Wolverine. I need
All
to
right,
like
Superman
muscle back.
versus Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah, I mean, same. I don't know. Superman was cool growing up. He didn't do it for me. I like Spider-Man and Batman way better. So Black Panther, when I got introduced to him when I got older, I definitely like it better.
I'm gonna go with I like Superman, I like Louise Lane, but I'm gonna go with Black Panther.
Louise Lane. I gotta go with Superman just because of my childhood, but that was a big one to me. But
Yeah, I mean, he's a staple. Superman's like mayonnaise. Most people like him, but not everybody.
yep.
That's so funny.
I thought you were gonna make a. Anyway.
I did.
All right, Scarlet Witch versus Spider-Man.
Spidey. Oh my god. Pushing the envelope with this one. I'm going with Spidey.
Spider-Man, easy. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right. Quote. Joker versus Dark Phoenix.
Joker.
Joker. Kevin says
Joker.
I'm gonna go Joker as well.
I was fine until Johnny snickered in my ear right.
All right, I'm going Joker too. Jeez. All right, Venom or Lex Luthor?
Lex.
Lex Luthor. It's funny that I like him so much more than Superman.
Yeah.
I want to say Venom, but I just after seeing him in the club, I'm gonna have to go with Lex.
All right, I'm gonna go Lex as well. Sweet. All right, Magneto versus Thanos.
Oh, that's tough.
Magneto.
Kev?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Johnny. I have enjoyed, especially over time, Magneto a lot more.
Yeah. Farid?
I love Michael Fassbender. One of my favorite actors. Magneto.
Magneto for me as well. All right, Loki or Galactus?
Loki.
It should be Loki versus Doctor Doom, but okay. Kevin?
Either way, he
Yeah,
loses round.
Loki.
Loki.
I would have voted Doctor Doom, but Loki.
Well, you would have lost.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Hey, you made your bed. Now sleep in it.
All right. So now we're at the semifinals of the heroes, and then we'll go into the villains. So Batman versus Wolverine.
Batman.
Oh shoot, that's the next one. Batman vs Wolverine.
What?
I'll take Batman, sure.
Wait, did I miss? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, Batman. Kev.
Say it again.
Batman
I lost you
Wolverine.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna switch to Wolverine.
Well, you already went. Your
Yeah.
vote is already
Just
cast.
to make it interesting. Just to make it interesting.
It's Batman, but again, Wolverine
Okay,
is
fine. I'll
very
go back
close.
to Batman.
It's very
I
close.
thought he was gonna take Wolverine, so it would be 2-2. Going for
I'm gonna go with Batman.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
close. Batman.
I am very excited for the Wolverine game, but I'm taking Batman.
Black Panther or Spider-Man?
That's my two favorites, but I'll take Black Panther.
Spider-Man.
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 Sorry, Johnny.
That's all right. I don't mind.
They're literally like exactly the same,
Yeah.
except for Peter can shoot webs out of his hands.
And climb walls. And like
And
pick up
swing.
a building.
Yeah, but I mean, Black Panther he's got his claws. He could jump up and probably climb walls pretty quickly.
Yeah, we can get that to debate a different time. Joker versus Lex Luthor. Battle of the DC.
You said Joker versus who?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Joker for me.
Joker.
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 Why so serious?
Loki versus Magneto.
Loki.
Kev?
He's thinking.
I know.
Eric Lyncher.
He looked frozen, but he's just thinking.
Eric Lyncher is my choice. Magneto.
Okay.
Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah.
All
Dude,
right.
this might come down to just Batman and the Joker. Yeah, that's
right.
what this.
Crazy.
All right. The final the semifinal here to final for the heroes. Batman versus Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Kev?
Batman. Another very tough.
This is hard
matchup
for
me
Farid.
personally.
Yeah. Literally my two favorite heroes right here.
Mine too.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Batman.
Give it to
I'm
the
gonna go
coin flip, dude. Give it to the coin flip. Let the coin.
I don't want the coin to decide because I have decided Batman.
Great
Batman. I can't choose Spider-Man. It's against my religion. Joker versus Magneto.
Joker. Just for a clean sweep.
I'm No, I'm gonna go Magneto on this.
Okay, I'll take Magneto.
Joker.
I'm just playing. I'll stick with Joker.
Oh, I just picked the coin. Okay, I'm going Joker.
It's Joker.
Luke.
All right. Batman versus the Joker in the
Joker.
final. Joker
The
from
Bat, Bruce Wayne.
Kev, Batman.
Yep.
Farid.
It depends on my mood. I'm gonna go Joker.
And Johnny, what'd you choose?
I'm not gonna tell you. You choose.
This is like these are my two favorite comic book characters, so this is
Me
like
too.
very difficult for me.
Very hard.
But I think I have to go Batman just because I still cheer for Batman to win whenever I read the comics. So
All right, coin flip.
Flip that coin.
Heads. Here, I need to find a good one.
I kind of want Joker to win this.
We can't be flipping on North Dakota. I mean, come on now. Let's see. What do we got here?
Bro, just flip a coin.
No, this is a good one. War in the Pacific. This is a good one. Okay. War in the Pacific is the Joker.
What kind of quarters are you messing with over there?
What the?
This man's rich.
Every time I leave the house, I grab 4 of these and hit the Krispy Kreme at my house. Heads is Batman. Tails is Joker. Joker, baby. Tails.
Wow. Who would have
Tails.
thought?
Who would
So
have
the
thunk it?
Joker wins our matchup here.
Those are literally like the two most profound characters, like the Joker and Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we failed to mention with run times, Batman is slated to be close to 3 hours.
Oh, that's right.
To be a detective noir movie.
I really hope Robert Pattinson is good in that role.
Me too, man. I'm
excited
gonna
for this
I'm gonna be devastated.
new twist on this, like who like the detective version of Batman instead of like just a, you know.
The words
Another
that they
hero
used
movie.
were detective noir.
Yeah.
So it's a cool theme, I guess. But again, if they ruin it, I'll be devastated.
Yeah. Okay, Fred, we have one more thing we got to do today.
Real quick on the Batman note, I just wanted to give Kinesi a quick shout out because I really liked what he had to say in the group chat earlier today, saying I'm actually very excited in seeing that side. No, hold up, that's the wrong one. Super smart of them to go in that direction so that they're not competing as much with the previous iterations of the character. I totally agree with that, and that's what when I heard that you guys said that earlier today, it got me way more excited for the movie than I was previously.
Yeah, the Riddler's going to be a pretty sweet villain, Edward Nygma.
But did you see that he might not be the main villain? So like, there's rumors that that's like what the whole movie's going to be about. Is that like
Who is the main
who
villain?
the real villain is? Yeah, like, and that they're not going to release it. So it's confirmed that the Penguin, Catwoman, and
Nygma.
and the Riddler will be in it. So.
Jonah Hill is Penguin or Edward Nygma? I can't remember.
No,
Is that real? I don't
No.
remember some of the stuff that I see.
it's a guy who looks like
He's playing
him.
Catwoman.
Can't wait.
All right. While Fred's looking at that, Fred, you have one more thing you have to do today. You have to vote on who won last week's segment of our movie draft. So I'll read you everyone's choices, and then you choose.
I don't know who that is, but Colin Farrell. Oh, that's great. Colin Farrell's awesome. Okay, I have to pick who wins.
Yeah, so you're gonna choose. We're gonna do it this way. Okay, we can ask. I'll ask.
He's gonna be good.
Johnny and Kev, you guys can vote on how you guys want this to work. We can have who won each category, and then whoever won the most categories wins. Or we can do it who Farid thinks has the overall better movie grouping.
Let's do categories. I think that'll make it more interesting.
Okay. You cool with that, Kev?
All right. Yep. I just heard everything in a 5-second span because my bandwidth was catching up.
Cool.
That's exactly what I heard. So cool. Good. Sure. Go.
All right. So standalone movie, Farid. Ready?
Okay.
Luke picked
God.
The Dark Knight. Kevin chose The Dark Knight Rises.
Don't tell me,
And Johnny chose Black Panther.
bro. I could have guessed. Sorry, Johnny, you're out. I'm gonna go with the Dark Knight
Okay, so
because
I
it's got
won
the
the first one.
Joker. It's got the Joker. But
Okay,
man, that's tough.
team up movie.
Okay.
So, okay, the only problem with doing it this way though, Johnny, is whoever won, whoever got first, whoever picked this round first is probably
That's
gonna
fair.
win it. So
Okay.
let's
Yeah,
let's
just
actually
give them
do
the
it a
whole-
different way. Let's do
give them the
all
whole
of them.
thing.
So for what we did is we had these options: standalone movie, team up movie, animated movie, Star Wars movie, and wild card. Okay,
Mhm.
and we drafted them like a snake draft, and we got to choose from any category. Okay, so I'm going to read you every team, and I'm actually going to text it to you too, so that you have it in front of you to kind of look at here.
Perfect. Perfect.
But I'm going to read it out to the rest of the group here and to the people listening, so that they're not in the dark on who each one was. So our lists are for standalone movie. I took The Dark Knight. Kevin took Dark Knight Rises. Johnny took Black Panther. Team up movie. Kev took Endgame. Johnny took Infinity War. I took Civil War. Animated movie. Johnny took Into the Spider-Verse. I took Lion King. Kevin took Aladdin. Star Wars. I took Revenge of the Sith. Johnny took Rogue One. And Wild Card. Oh, Kevin took Attack of the Clones. Wild card, Johnny took Ragnarok. I took Spider-Man 2. Kevin took Days of Future Past.
So now I'll vote on who wins each one.
No, you just who won the overall? Who has the best overall team of movies?
So first of all, I'm gonna say with animated, Kevin, you got like a plus 100 with Aladdin.
Wow,
Nice.
That's a
Johnny's
good.
worried. He thought he had
I'm not gonna lie.
sure shot.
As soon as I logged out,
Into the
too, I
Spider-
was like, man, I could have maybe picked up.
No,
better.
Into the Spider-Verse was probably one of the best animated movies I've ever seen. But
Bro, you
but-
are on record. You are on record saying that's the best superhero movie ever made.
yeah, but it's not Aladdin. Arabian Nights. Don't let me start into that song, bro.
Which one? I can show you the world or Arabian Nights.
He said
Serenade
Arabian
us, bro.
Arabian Nights. I'll hit that falsetto, bro. Okay, let's see.
You kind of
So,
look like Jafar.
bro, that's the whole point. That's my vibe.
You guys, if you want to give him some reasons why you think you should win.
Yeah,
you
go
can.
ahead. Man, this is tough. These are really good lists. Johnny, Rogue One. That's like, man.
Welcome.
So I'll give you a little bit of thing here. My weakest pick is for sure Civil War, because that was the one I took last. But I think that the rest of my picks, in my opinion, I have the top in most of the ones, maybe outside of animated and team up. But the other three, I feel like I have the top movie.
Well, that's why you picked him.
But no. But I mean, you guys drafted someone before I did, so
Yeah.
I know you prefer
Well-
Rogue One over Revenge of the Sith, so he's not gonna agree that you have the top Star Wars movie.
I am biased though because I got to see Rogue One like a couple weeks before it came out. Man, that Darth Vader scene. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with Johnny.
I knew that was gonna happen.
They've been
I like-
texting on the side about this. He only did that
He
because
did it.
they're on
He
the
did not.
the Iron Man team together.
He said, "I'll give you my South Dakota quarter so that you have a North Dakota and South Dakota quarter."
How'd you know, bro? How'd you know?
Hey, didn't I say? I told you guys last week, if Fred is the deciding factor, I'm going to win this.
So this week too, I'm gonna make this post. We got a little behind on our social media this last week because we've been busy, but I'm gonna make a post on this, and then also we'll just talk about our bracket. I'll make a post, but we'll also try and get some voting on who we think won this on social media as well, and compare it to what Fred said.
Damn.
But
Hey, and on that note of being too busy for social media, if you guys want more content, we're open for donations. If you want to pay us to quit our jobs and do this instead, we're open to it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
100%.
I'll send you my water bill. I'll send you my. You just stay, man. If I don't have to think
No.
about that, I can focus on this.
Didn't you drop your OnlyFans link before we started today?
I did, but that's for the weekend streams.
Got it.
for the 21 and older, or 18 plus, preferably 21 and older. 18 plus. That's right at the thin line right there.
All right. Well, with that being said,
Follow him at Fred Araya on
yeah.
Instagram.
Okay, cool. So that's kind of the end of this episode. So just a couple things to say before we end here. Next week we're gonna do our Batman vs Iron Man draft. Fred already chose his side, so we're pretty much gonna win that. We're gonna have probably another Arkham Knight stream this week with Kev. I'm planning
Likely
on
Sunday evening.
I'm planning to stream this weekend some of the Avengers. Johnny may join me. We'll see how that goes. And then make sure you guys follow us at Korg's Headphones on everything. Follow Johnny at Johnny's Funkos. Farid at Farid_Araya. Follow Kevin at K_West3. And then follow me at LJM Fandom. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks for sticking around tonight, and we will see you next week.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.